Hey everybody, Michelle Pellin, holistic psychotherapist here. I wanted to talk to you today about intuitive eating. So what in the world is intuitive eating? Intuitive eating is about getting back in touch with your innate ability to pay attention to your body signals. Now think about this. When we're babies, we know when we're hungry, we know when we're tired, we know when we need a diaper change. But somehow along the way, our well-meaning parents taught us that our feelings, our body signals are not valid. So for example, you can't be possibly hungry again, I just fed you. Or you need to clean your plate, doesn't matter if you're full. Or, well, in order to get dessert, you need to finish everything. So we're taught this, and it sticks in our brains. It's muscle memory in our brains. And so what happens is we lose the ability to know when we're full. We lose the ability to know when we need to stop eating or start eating, for that matter. Sometimes we don't pay attention to when we're hungry and we just ignore it and push through it. So intuitive eating is about getting back that ability, getting back those signals. And our bodies are really amazing instruments. They will tell us all sorts of things, not only about eating, and we need to pay attention to that. So here's the challenge for you. You're in front of the TV, you're got that bag of potato chips or that bag of Cheetos or that bag of chocolate kisses, right? And you're just kind of mindlessly stuffing them in your face. You're not really enjoying them. So intuitive eating is tied into mindfulness eating. Mindfulness eating is about really paying attention to what you're eating. I mean, I don't know about you, but I love chocolate kisses. And I want to enjoy them. I don't want to neglect myself from the experience of eating a chocolate kiss. So instead of shoving them down mindlessly, I want to enjoy every one of those kisses by really being present in the moment. So instead of being in front of the TV, I challenge you to sit down and breathe, and don't have your phone with you. Don't have your tablet with you. Don't even have a book with you. Just enjoy your food. Really enjoy the texture of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the feel of it, and the look of it. I mean, just a Hershey Kiss alone, I love the creaminess, the texture. I love how the kiss has the little point at the end, and it makes that crunch in your mouth of the chocolate, the just right crunch for chocolate. So let's take a minute to really enjoy that instead of just kind of guzzling it down, right? Intuitive eating is also about giving yourself permission to make peace with food. It's okay to have the Hershey Kiss. It's not okay to eat Hershey Kisses every day, all day, because that's not going to provide the nutrients your body needs. But here's the good news. If you don't deny yourself the Hershey Kisses, you're not going to crave them as much. You're not going to want to eat the whole bag. So our bodies are really trained, and our minds are trained to want what we want, and nobody can tell us what to do, right? Our subconscious is about the mental capacity of a 5-year-old. So if you put that into perspective, if somebody tells you don't eat those Hershey Kisses, then what are you going to do? You're going to think about the Hershey Kisses all day and all night because you really want them now. Because it's like saying to somebody, don't think about a polar bear, and then you're thinking about a polar bear. Our subconscious also doesn't understand the word no. It only understands something in the positive. So if we say you can't have chocolate kisses, it doesn't understand that. What it's hearing is, I can have chocolate kisses, okay? So that's the other thing about this. We have to work with our conscious, our ego, and our logic. but also our subconscious. And I point down more to my stomach area because there's a lot of studies that talk about where the subconscious exactly is. Is it in the solar plexus? Is it in the stomach area, etc.? So let's take a moment to think about what you can do in your life. One thing you could do different that would tap into the intuitive eating. Maybe you've said to yourself, I'm never going to eat a potato chip again, or I'm never going to have an ice cream cone again. Now, of course, if these things are detrimental to your health, if you're allergic, if you have gluten issues, diet issues, diabetic, etc., that's a different story, right? Then we have to follow our doctor's advice. But what I'm talking about is things that you can eat and including them in your diet. I mean, if you want to have a handful of potato chips, have a handful of potato chips. So once you start doing this, once you start giving yourself permission, you will want for less, and you will be happier that you're able to have what you want when you want it, and paying attention to those hunger signals in your body. So what does it feel like to be hungry? Well, you could have a grumbling in your stomach. You could feel a little lightheaded. You could, for me, I mean, I don't know about you, but I start thinking about food. And the thought just kind of comes into my head before I even feel the growl in my stomach. I could feel a little tired. Not sure why I'm low on energy, a little spacey even. So pick up on those hunger signals, and when they come, eat. And then notice, after eating 5-10 minutes, put the fork down and say, am I still hungry? And if the answer is yes, continue to eat. And if not, put the fork down and finish the plate another day. That's the great thing about leftovers, right? My new strategy when I go to a restaurant, instead of finishing my whole entree, is I say to myself, oh, I can take this home and have this for lunch tomorrow, and that excites me. And so I put the fork down, and it works great. So hopefully that helped you understand what intuitive eating is. There's 10 principles, which I'm not going to go over today. I may go over in a different video. But this is just a small example of what intuitive eating is. And I hope this helps you look more into it. I am co-teaching a class with Gina Barbetta, who is a registered dietitian, and we are going to start reteaching it on April 4th. I say reteaching because right now we have, a class full of wonderful students who are learning about intuitive eating currently, that started in the beginning of January. And we're going to start again that cycle in April. So reach out if you want to sign up for the class, or if you have any questions, put the questions in the comments below and I will check them, okay? In the meantime, take care of you, and bye-bye for now.